Hey guys, another day, another CarPlay adapter. Today we have CarlinKit device, which is called internally by the name of CPC200 U2W Plus, which is a very long and strange name, but let's call it just CarlinKit 3.0 because that's how it's described on the website. So over here I have the box, which is actually empty, and over here I have everything that was in the box. We have the user manual, which is not that helpful, honestly, not because it's written in a bad way. It's because the device is very simple to use, so you don't need the user manual. And over here we have the device. There are two USB ports, USB-C over here to connect to the car, and standard USB. I believe this is for standalone firmware upgrades, but we are not going to use this port, we are just going to use this one. And over here we have a short USB to USB-C cable to connect to the car. And today, as usual, we are in Golf MK7 with MIB2 based navigation and infotainment system, which is CarPlay enabled, but in this car, CarPlay works only with a wired connection. And this device will enable the wireless connection to my phone. So let's quickly remove this protective film from it. Let's connect it to the car and let's check how it works. So basically what we need to do right now is take the USB-C end, connect it to the device, and take the standard USB-A end and connect it to your car's USB port. So let's do this right now. And after a few seconds, we should see the CarlinKit interface on the display. And while we are waiting, I can show you that this device is very small. It can easily fit inside your front compartment, and we can see how fast it will boot up. So it takes about 10 or 15 seconds for the user interface to appear on the display. You can see that my phone is already added to the connected devices, and this is how quick the phone actually connects to the interface to your car. So my phone is over here. You can see that it's not connected to the car, and all the transmission over here, voice and video feed and touch inputs are sent back and forth between the car and the phone wirelessly. Right now you can control CarPlay with gestures like swipe and touch. Of course, if your car is not equipped with a touch screen, you can also use a control knob to navigate through the menus. And of course, multifunction steering wheel input is also supported by this device, as all other CarPlay interface integrations are. One small thing that I've noticed, it detects what's the car brand, and it shows the OEM logo over here for the exit CarPlay button. So if you want to go back to your OEM screen, to your car's interface, you have this Volkswagen logo over here, which was detected automatically. So there was no setup for the car brand whatsoever. It just sees that it's installed in Volkswagen and shows the Volkswagen logo over here. There's a little bit of delay between when you touch the next song button and the song actually changes, and it's not because of the laggy interface, because you can see that the response over here is immediately visible on the screen, but it's caused by the sound buffer, which makes sure that there's no connection issues while you are listening to your music. So there's a buffer which needs to be filled, and this takes some extra time before you hear the next song. But there are some advanced options over here. You have not only option to update the firmware, which you can do with your phone, but also some advanced options which include media delay, which I believe is the buffer of the sound which is sent from the phone to the device. So you have some options over here, including sound quality and frame rate, if you want to input some fixed value over here. And you have automatic connection, I believe, background mode, which I'm not sure what it is, but I will try to better know about those features. And you have GPS options, and when this is enabled, and if your car is equipped with GPS receiver, your car will actually send the car's position to your phone, so you will not have to to rely on the internal GPS receiver in your phone, which can be not as accurate, or maybe the signal strength of the internal GPS receiver is not as good as the external GPS antenna of your car. And the most important thing about this device, I had no issues when it comes to the signal strength. I had no issues with the sound, no dropping, no tearing, and even I could take my phone and leave the car, go few meters by. For example, if I need to check something next to the car, like tire pressure or something like that, and the connection still remains stable, it will not disconnect. And even if you leave your car on for some reason and exit it, go somewhere else and go back, it will automatically reconnect to your phone. I've noticed some similarities when it comes to the advanced settings that you can view from your phone, but the interface over here is now red, not like in other devices, and I believe this indicates that this device had some major upgrade. And over here I have two complaints about this device. Actually, I've stated some of the pros that I like about this device, and now two minor cons. So first of all, you have some settings over here, some advanced settings, maybe even like AppConnect and saving logs and selecting languages, but I would really love if over here this menu was filled with all those advanced options that you can browse with your phone. It would be just simpler and easier to manage all those settings from this display instead from your phone. And the other thing is that there's no adapter for USB-C to USB-C connection if your car is equipped with a USB-C port. So you will have to buy it separately or replace the cable, which you can actually do because you can just disconnect this and use USB-C to USB-C cable. So that's not a big deal, but still I thought that I should notice that the USB-C adapter is not included in the box. So overall, it's a very good device. It's very small, easy to fit in your car, and after you set it up, it's pretty much seamless. You will not have to deal with it whatsoever. And it's $99 at CarlinKit website. I will link it in the description below this video. For some reason there's a white option which is a little bit more expensive, but as long as you don't keep it in your site, it doesn't really matter what color it is in. And the supported cars list is also available on the CarlinKit website, but it pretty much supports all the cars with wired CarPlay. Maybe with one exception, BMW. For some reason BMW had some differences in the CarPlay communication. I'm not sure yet what's the deal with BMW, but I will try to figure it out soon. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, leave them in the description below this video and subscribe for future ones. See you soon.